I'm not putting up my model for this one because I'm tired. I mostly just wanted to record the gameplay more than anything and talk. Unless somebody demands it. Yeah, because I spent the entire day hyperfixating on my phone games and doing some workouts in my own room. I just felt like, okay. I did all that I could. I'm gonna go play video games with Lucia now. What's it, you in? Here they are.
Yeah, I've been refreshing for a while.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I was explaining to... Sorry. I was explaining to Dante the context. He now knows all the context. He understands
cool.
the context.
Story 18 person. No, I don't want to join them. Oh, there's 3 people playing in that with that person.
That's a lot more people than... Who cares? I'm just kidding.
Bro.
Bro. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I actually think it's cool that a lot more people are playing. God, that pose is so good. God, it looks just like how I envisioned Dante in my dreams.
Why do I look like that?
Why don't you? Oh my God, we're both striking the sickest pose right now. All right, I gotta.
Because do you know how much effort it is to like keep your hair dyed completely white?
It was a
disaster. That's it.
Do you know how much effort it takes to like color your hair the literal opposite of what it is right now?
I imagine. I tried getting white hair in real life. It did not work out. I ended up with silver hair.
Especially if you have like dark hair, it's really fucking complicated. It looks like a lot of it.
Yeah. I had one bad experience and I was like, no more. I'll be happy. I'm satisfied enough trying.
I actually do just randomly have like white hairs in my hair, but I'm pretty sure that's just me getting old.
Oh, don't say that.
So you know, like Goku, like when he goes Ultra Instinct, like, his hair turns all white.
Yeah, that's just.
Honestly, that's me talking to you right now. You're stressing me out.
I'm stressing you out. I'll make you Google Ultra Instinct.
That's my Ultra Instinct. You're stressing me out, man.
Oh right. We have to do this quest. We have no choice. Our consent has been taken away.
You went Ultra Instinct fighting that guy? No, that's just the hair going gray from stress.
What if my hair is white from not stress, from happiness? Happiness.
I don't know if it works like that.
It probably does. I gotta remember my controls real quick. Improved aerial attack, and then Moonlight Blade, which is just the jumpy jumps. Got it. I figured it out. I now know my controls. Let's do this.
While you're remembering your controls, I'm just tossing every single god art I have in the blender.
Do you like my fit?
Because I need faith.
Do you like my... Thanks. I was asking Dante, but yeah,
Well, I can't see it right now. We're in a loading screen.
Well, before that...
Why are you guys wearing fucking Beyblades?
No, this is just my weapon.
Yeah, you guys are fucking like holding Beyblades.
It's a moon blade.
Let it rip.
Let it rip.
Okay, now it turns into an axe. Now you turn into a Ruby character.
And, oh yeah, that's right. Don't forget. And it turns into a gun.
Yeah, now you turn into a Ruby character.
Why do people want to be Ruby so much?
Got it, what's your Ruby?
You do not.
Now you turn into. Yes, I do. Now you turn into like Crystal Beast Carte Blanche.
Mr. Beast? What does that even mean?
That's the Crystal Beast, like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I love the chainsaw move. That's my favorite move. An Ashborn? Oh, whoa. Get your ass whooped. Yeah, you see why I like this weapon? It's a sword. It's an axe. It's a baby. Ow. We're doing great. And Vin is using a scythe that turns into a greatsword. We're all Ruby characters. Surrounded? Not my kind of fight. I don't know why, but I thought I heard the ice cream truck. It's like, at this time? Let's get him. Whirly. Whirly. Ah, yes. Oh, that's right. I forgot I hate this Ash Origami. Aww. He interrupted my ultimate move. Shit.
Wait, I shouldn't hit.
Uh-oh. It's time to start dodging. Don't get devoured. Oh. Nope. This is my chance. This song's awesome. Oh shit. Nice! Good job. Were you holding back?
Kind of.
But your mischief has gone too far. All right, you filthy dogs, be cleansed by a storm of ash.
He's still trying to get rid of us?
Of your crude language, you will be picked up soon. Is this the Governor General?
Oh my god.
What is the meaning of this? Let go of me.
That guy's a moron. What was that all about? He literally you go wet anyway. So what was his plan? Just to kill us by exposure? Because that doesn't work. I feel like they established just like multiple times that it doesn't work. Yeah! Breathe in those eights!
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it, Dante. You were right. I understand your frustration, or not frustration, your concern with Monster Hunter. So you should play God Eater with us instead.
I mean, no, my concern is just like it's a big time sink, and like I say this as I've played games for 3 days straight.
This is most unseemly.
I say this as I have 14 hours in a game that I started yesterday.
Support for the Crimson Queen from your own forked tongue. On this very vessel. What? What are you doing here, Governor General? Send Dr. Inukai to Mission HQ. Let go of me! Hands off!
Hands off.
What is this voice acting?
Well, I mean, he's the douchebag. He's only in this game for 3 scenes.
Accept your punishment, Inukai.
Oh.
Let go! Get off of me!
I like that governor's voice.
Did we play our role well enough? You
What is this voice
you were
acting?
just trying to sniff out a traitor?
My deepest apologies
It's very
for
hammy.
endangering you.
Oh, you know.
You'll be awarded with appropriate
Reminds me of Star Ocean 4.
I like this level of
Love.
shame.
The moment we left
For
Mission
each other.
HQ.
Come on,
Love
Hilda.
for
You
each
gotta tell
other.
us this stuff.
Love!
I'm sorry for keeping this from all of
For
you.
all of it!
I had to keep
I
the
love
plan a
it.
secret to protect the Governor General.
Alright, from this point forward, since you're a voice critic, you're gonna tell me whose voice you like and whose voice you don't like.
Go free. We had to help out in order to avoid future.
No, it's not bad. It's just like
It does sound weird, yeah. His
You
specifically.
have done us a great
Let me
service.
go!
Your skills
Let me
are
go!
most
Well, he had to. You see, that guy wasn't actually acting. They did, in fact, grab him from the voice booth like that. They just recorded it and put it in the
I'm sorry I
game.
wasn't able to provide better quarters.
it's not bad. It's just that like
To the contrary.
if I were like in the military and my commanding officer had that accent, I'd just be like, what accent is that?
Imagine listening to a guy like that.
Take good care of Hilda for me.
It's audible. It's
We will.
just gonna be like, what accent is that?
I do understand that you ages have a great burden to bear.
Also, I did not know that this guy was Hilda's father.
In order that humanity might survive these desolate times,
That's kind of
I'm
confusing.
afraid it is unavoidable. I beg your assistance in this.
Oh no, Vin explained this to me already. Gleipnir is responsible for our experiments, but they're not the ones who managed us specifically. It was like some shitty subsection. When will we meet them?
Hey, Hilda. Can we talk about Werner at some point?
Sure. Let's talk once I get back.
Are you two like going out? He's my father.
You and Werner were students in the same
Oh.
lab. Is that it?
Students? Wait, so the old man is Warner? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Vin, help me out here.
No.
I don't remember who Warner is. Oh, is Warner that guy with the double-toned hair? It's fine,
Yes.
sorry.
He was a gifted researcher. Everyone had their eyes on
I'm
him.
too busy looking at my swords.
That's an understandable
Intelligent,
ambition.
hardworking, and genuine. Those traits attracted me.
You found them irresistible?
The world was still being ravaged by origami, but for us, they were tranquil days.
Damn, this Kingdom
I
Hearts sound like
faith it
music?
would be side by side like that forever. Until the day came.
The calamity?
That's right.
Kingdom Hearts.
Everything
Hearts.
changed on that day.
It sounds like something, but I don't know. I'm gonna go look at the composer now.
I didn't mean to keep this from you.
Everyone has a secret or two. That's only natural. One other thing. What's your relation to the Governor General? It's something I noticed before. You two seem to go a long
Oh,
way
he's
back.
the composer for the Tales of series.
Oh,
Werner is the Governor General's son.
Does he have any Kingdom Hearts in his resume?
This is all a father-son quarrel.
It is not.
Everyone in the area who survived the calamity owes it to the Governor General and Gleipnir. But there were many sacrifices as well. That includes the existence of ages. Werner could never accept those sacrifices. He threw himself into the fray to protect the weak who were written off by Gleipnir.
And then he formed the Crimson Queen.
Yes, but I wonder if there wasn't a way to stop him. If I had been braver, like all of you, maybe things could have been different. If I could stand up to the world's despair.
You should listen, Hilda. You really did fight in your own way. Your port is a paradise. And this ship, you've got ages, regular God Eaters, and a mess of kids. Everyone does what they can and helps open the door to a new tomorrow.
Wigs of
We might
tomorrow.
not be related, but we're a family. All of that is here now because you never gave up. You kept fighting.
Thank you. You're both right. We need to look toward the future, not the past.
Let's head on home, Hilda. We don't want to
Damn.
get surrounded by origami again.
Right.
Wait, is this the piano version of the Ash Origami theme?
Everyone to your stations. This vessel
Is that something?
returning to mission HQ.
Is that something a main composer from Namco would do?
Try not to have that name.
Hilda Henriquez. She's Spanish. This explains so much.
I don't know why it's so funny to me that this composer's discography is Tekken, 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 Arknights, Tekken, Tekken, then Idolmaster.
Second, Arknights, Idolmaster. I love God Eater 3. I'm so glad that some games, even though they're like technically quote-unquote old, they age so well. Also, we're ages, so that makes sense. Remember what's the difference between an age and a God Eater again? Are ages what we are with the double armband thing? No, ages is a word that they've been using a lot. I don't really know. I'm stupid. Oink said that my character looks like a noob. What do you think? I mean, I do kind of look like a noob. I literally look like a Season 1 character.
You look like Class 1C in a shonen battle anime.
My innocence still
Like-
brimming.
Like when the main character like uses his like god fist to like
God,
split open split open a tank. Like one of the one of the characters in your friend group is like, this guy is too weak, and then he splits into a tank. And you're like, this guy is powerful. I'm not conveying this, but you know exactly what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, you can imagine the scene right now, beat for beat.
You ready, Vin?
You see, the way to make your character look less like a noob is to, like, have the character just constantly be emitting smoke from them.
It's interesting. How would that help?
That's the power form.
That doesn't make any sense. You're not making any sense.
It's because his jacket is too muted in color. His jacket either needs to be, like, extremely dark in color or, like, brighter in color to make the character look more serious.
I wish. I haven't found anything cool like that yet. Like, there's
Because it's-
alternate color variants, but so far I haven't been able to find.
But, like, his jacket is, like,
Liz?
muted teal, which is, like, the iPhone 4 of jackets.
Interesting.
20, 22.
Interesting. Continue.
I'm just trying to identify the fonts in this game.
The fox. Oh, the font.
The font. Because, like, games made around the same time have similar UIs, and it's like, I can't unsee it.
The font? What the font? I'm dog.
I now have. Wait, no. One more.
Then
Actually, no, let's keep it 42. Okay, I have now 1000 defense.
I'm dog.
What's your attack?
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I have no attack, but I have 1000 defense.
Relaying area information. I've got your back. Well, let's get moving. Hound's moving out.
Oh, right. I forgot. If you do start setting up a VR headset, let me know. I'll drop everything to play any VR game of your choosing.
Just changing battle points.
You know, I'm gonna regret that because if you decide to play Beat Saber and make me practice fucking that Hatsune Miku song,
You should.
I should. It would be worthy. It would be worth streaming. It would make me well known in the Beat Saber community if that's how I got a perfect on that on the hardest difficulty.
It'd be kind of funny.
Thank you. I'll juice you up. Oh, I missed. Ow. I'm gonna break your face now. No. I'm dog. Get him. We did it. I didn't even need to heal. You're the best, Vin. Mars Claw. Alright, let's go. Picking up items.
All of your capabilities. You don't even need my support.
You gave me such an amazing ability that I bet I would not have gotten until way later. Or is it just RNG?
It's just very RNG and way later.
I see, yeah, I was gonna say, because the extra Devour status time, I could feel it. It's so good.
I'm gatekeeping you.
Why are
The
you
mission is not
gatekeeping?
complete.
Stop gatekeeping me.
I was really hoping the mission would say it's not complete as soon as he said that.
The mission is not complete. God Eater is worth getting if there's a sale.
Welcome back. It's hard to do
Because the sale's like crazy good. Because when I looked at the game to try to get it for you, it was like full price. I was just like, what the hell? The game that I got for $10 is now 60 again?
Yeah.
I don't understand
Gotta
that.
wait for the mega sale.
I just don't understand why, why? Are they just hoping that people are dumb enough to buy it at full price? Probably.
Yes.
It's the smell. The VIP only route.
So you're telling me I should just buy the game at full price right now, right?
No, I said no.
No, 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 no.
No. No.
That's not funny. Don't laugh at it.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say,
not
what the hell? What the hell? What's wrong with you, Dante? Dante. Dante.
Instruments
You've
ready.
lost your fucking mind,
Begin
Dante.
the operation. Well, let's
I know you find it funny, Dante. You love doing things like that. But you know what I love? You know what I love, Dante?
What?
I love you.
Okay.
Buy me the uniform price.
No, I'm not buying it for you at full price. And you're also not getting a 5090. You're asking for too much.
Figure out how to get me a 59 and then buy me one.
Well, first I have to become successful, which is good.
No, it's not the money part that's the hard part. The hard part is where are you going to find it for sale?
I don't know, my local Best Buy.
No, they're like in short supply. Like
Oh, I see.
the only place that I know of like where you can get it is like a truck in California. You can probably buy one for 8 times the MSRP on eBay, but
Whoa.
activation response detected. Pound 1. Watch your surroundings.
Jesus Christ. The servers must be busy today because the origami is actually lagging, to my surprise. Are you feeling that too? They're like, it's like straight up sliding right now.
It's more of my connection, I guess.
But we've never had issues before. This is the first time I'm noticing it. I hosted, didn't I?
Yeah.
I made a room, you joined it, and then I started. Yeah, no, I think it's just because it's busy tonight or something. Still funny. Don't. Thank you. Please, thank you for hit. You see, what was the quote again about the black hole?
which one?
No, it's like even though.
Oh yeah. Today, we're going to go inside a black hole. Scientists call this spaghettification. If you were to approach a singular black hole, you would die. Or is it? Now, that didn't happen because I'm so strong, even though I am.
Nice job.
All according to plan.
Been stalled. That didn't happen.
Even though I am.
Just casually flexing his power. I gotta be honest with you, I saw the first season of that thing you showed me. I didn't know that the second season was out already, and now I kind of want to watch the entire thing with you. You would hate it though. You would hate it.
Why would I hate it?
You would hate it. You'd be like, what is this? You'd be like, this is just Mega Man Battle Network.
Just Mega Man Battle Network?
It's basically Mega Man Battle Network. Did that fight not look like a NetNavi battle to you, where he like flicks a black hole?
Okay, what's the black hole Giga Chip?
I'm pretty sure that's actually a thing. Giga. Oh, cool. New clothes. I love getting new clothes.
That was a heck of a fight. I'm giving you my main dish at dinner tonight as a reward.
It do be technically a heck of a fight. We'll reach Arrowhead after we reach 2 more points. A new assault mission is available. Oh yeah, new assault mission. But we have another optional, so I'm gonna do it. Is that cool with you? You cool with that? Can I upgrade my weapons right now? Nope. It's actually kind of a little bit jaded. It's one of those shows where it like questions what is alive. Is it if you make a copy of yourself, is it the real you after you die? Things like that. It's like AI.
Even though I am.
Even though I am. So like if I were to strap you to a chair and microwave your brain to put you in the computer, would that still be you?
Didn't this literally happen in Battle Network?
Yeah, that literally did happen.
It literally shoved like Lan's
like
brother
whole
there.
thing. Oh yeah, but not just him. Remember there was that guy who made base. Hey Mukai, how's it going? This is a little nuclear, so I won't like divulge into the details. I just want to know, since you know what I'm talking about, Mukai, are you doing okay? Are you fine?
Unexpected medium origami detected. Entering the area now.
You can go like that. Stay still. Don't hit me. Ah, you hit me. I think it's the only thing I don't like about that move. My ultimate finisher move. Because the enemy sometimes... Oh. Yeah, you broke the bond, Vin. You did it. Wait, is he about to? Is he about to get silly? Okay, I think I have a chance. Oh. Yeah. Nice. We won. Sorry about. Like I said, Mukai, semi-nuclear, but nah, you did nothing wrong. You're a good guy, and that person was totally bullshitting you. And they tried to peer pressure you into doing what you weren't supposed to in the first place. Oh my god. Maybe I am allowed to share semi-nuclear stories. But how far in the rabbit hole can I go? Can I talk about moments? I see some VTubers talk about like what happens in their jobs. Am I allowed to do that?
Well, you're indie.
That's true, I am indie.
You're
Your decision,
It's like, I don't really feel like...
I don't know if you want to do that, though.
Well, maybe not.
Especially when you're getting, like, viewers involved, because, like...
Yeah. It is a little nuclear.
Oh.
How about this? I'll ad-lib it. I'll make up a bit of a story. So, for specifically for that viewer, and for my own identity. But it was like silly.
Again.
Chair. No chair for you. Oh, I also don't have a chair. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why are we both standing? My daughter needs a chair. Okay. What about the other chair? My daughter's other mother. What is she to her? I wonder. I wonder what Claire considers herself to be. Probably the mom. Basically, it was just a little stupid thing. It was like, I don't know if you've ever worked retail before, ever. But I meant, or like opened up a cash register, or whatever, anything like that. I'm asking you, have you?
Okay.
No, I'm
Sure,
asking
what
you.
about it?
Wait, I apologize. What did you say?
Sure, if I haven't, but what about it?
Okay, well, because this would make it easier depending on if you did or didn't. Since you didn't, I'll have to explain a little bit. It's all a flowchart. It's all a flowchart. It's really easy to just follow prompts on the screen and do everything. But sometimes,
Sure, that's what I figured.
yeah, but sometimes people, like, because obviously the customers don't care, so they don't care what your screen says. They try to make you do things that go. It's like that Jimmy Neutron episode. What was it? Do you remember the Jimmy Neutron episode where he works the cash register, but he doesn't actually use it? He like calculates it all
Yeah, I
in
know
his
what
head.
you're talking about, like, calculates the change, yeah.
Yeah. So a customer tried peer pressuring my friend into completing the dollar which is something that they could do if they're chill. Like if it doesn't get in the way, if there's no problem. It's something like, let's say it costs $150. You give me money, but you realize as the drawer is open, oh wait, I have change. Could you complete the dollar for me? So that
just
you don't
round
get
it up.
change?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And normally this is fine, but they did not actually give the exact change to complete the dollar. They were totally bullshitting my friend into like, no, yeah, these 30 cents just completes the dollar. But it put a lot of pressure on them. So I stepped in and I said, no, just follow the prompts on the screen. You don't have to, you're not forced to do anything that other people tell you to. Oh, thank you, Mukai. Look, man, you're a good guy and you're a good friend. Nobody deserves to be treated like a vending machine. Unless you got isekai'd and become a vending machine. We should watch that anime. Yeah, it was like so minor, but they made such a big deal of it because they tried so hard. Oh yeah, I remember why the story is a little bit funny. So, when I realized what was going on...
This is not even ad-libbing yet. Like, you're just telling the entire fucking story now.
Yeah, I'm telling... Well, because I couldn't...
Like, you're basically telling the entire goddamn story now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't know how to ad-lib it at all, actually. Well, I didn't say
Congratulations,
names.
you could have just... You could have literally just said, like, yeah, no, it was just some, like, dumb stuff at our job involving a customer.
No, well, because I
that's
wanted
really all it reduced it down to.
No, I know, but I wanted to say the next part, which is why I stopped ad-libbing, because I remember that this next part's kind of funny. It was like... I decided, since I saw that the argument was going nowhere, I decided to double down on the idea that the reason I'm not doing it is because I'm bad at math. I just want, like, you know what? I can't math this very well, so just follow what it says on the screen, and that's fine. And they started insulting me, like suddenly I drew all the aggro. So they stopped bothering my friend, and they just started going for me. And he goes like, "Are you shitting me? You can't math?" I was like, "Yeah, I can't math. I'm pretty dumb, man." Just doubled down on it, and they didn't know what to do with me, so they gave up. They just gave up the argument altogether because they were just like, "You're disappointing." I'm just like, "I sure am," with a big smile on my face. I'm taking advantage for being nice from it, man. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with being nice. Like, right now, I'm being nice to my friend Dante, who's totally spit-roasting me because I couldn't ad-lib shit. I'm not against talking about
There is no...
Yeah, well, I couldn't figure it out.
There's no ad-libbing the story.
No,
I don't think there's any... I don't know, this...
Well, if you're mad at me about it, then I apologize. I'm
not, like, mad at you. I'm just like...
You're mad at me.
I don't know. I just hear these retail stories a lot of times. And it's like, they're all the same stories. Just some customer comes in, and for some reason, they're in survival instinct mode and they get angry at people.
So they have to
That's
count
literally
out
every
points
story.
for payment. Oh, I know, but I mean, I'll be honest with you. If we're talking about the technical side of things, apparently that is how you get more engagement and more whatever. I've noticed that the other VTuber that I'm friends with, they talk about nothing but like personal stories. It like generates content because it gets the people in the chat room going like, "Yeah, those guys are assholes. Oh, I fucking get," and then they talk about their stories on the chat. But the only reason why I don't visit upon it isn't for anything like that. I don't care about that level of nuclear. It's more so that like I'm a little bit embarrassed about it because I don't know how to make a spin on it to make it sound more, funny or interesting. Except for that last part. That's the only part. That's the only reason why I decided to just go all in.
I think that's just like a skill you have to like attain with more storytelling.
Well, obviously.
Dude, one of my friends made dropping his quarter at the vending machine sound really fucking funny because it had 20 minutes of build-up.
I don't know about that one.
If I tell this story, if he doesn't recognize my voice, I'd be kind of surprised. But if I told the story, he would immediately know who I am and who you are.
Powerful.
Because it's a very specific story, and it involves a lot of build-up.
Yeah, I'm not good at anything like that. Build up. I can
No,
barely
he is
wait.
really.
I can barely wait on a line.
He once. Yeah, he once told the entire story to somebody on a line. Like, he literally, I think, told this story or a very similar story to someone else that we were used to be friends with. I'm pretty sure I know why they stopped hanging out with us, and it's totally our fault.
Ow. It's totally their fault. Nope.
No, it's totally my fault.
Wait, your fault?
Yeah.
Why are you blaming yourself?
I don't know if I can say this on screen.
Oh shit, I died.
It was definitely a dick move.
I mean, the past is the past. There's nothing wrong with talking about stories of the past, right?
Well, no, it's more like it's going out not be screen friendly. I have no shame in this story.
Friendship ending stories. My back is killing me, man. I'm sorry. Tired, man. I'm glad I don't work tomorrow. So that's the reason why you say there. You wanted to flex on me that you don't work tomorrow, but I do.
But yeah, that's a kind of a funny story because there's a lot going on in that one.
I mean, you can tell it. Is it? But you just said that it was like that it might be bad. So like I'm like half worried. Poison is poison.
No one's. I will say that no one was injured in this story.
Oh, okay. Then maybe it's not that bad. Go on.
And it involves a car accident.
Well, okay. Somebody got hurt. You lied to me.
No, nobody got hurt.
Oh, okay. Did you not die? Oh, you cannot. Vin, I'm gonna cry. He ran away. Dude, he zoomed me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I guess I have like two topics to bring up here. Like, one is like on the topic of you saying like, yeah, like when people talk about their work stories, it's like I feel like
it's the easy
I feel like everyone.
Whoa.
Well, I feel like people just kind of like live in these weird ass bubbles where everyone seems to have the same jobs.
Well, I mean, sure. When you think about it.
No, like, no, because like when I was working at like my last job, everyone I worked with is like all my friends are one of three jobs.
Oh my god! What was that, man?
I know.
Wow.
Anyways.
But like, but it's like this bubble where it's like, whenever like people start talking about retail, it's like, okay, well, apparently all 12 of you people work retail, and I just haven't.
Well, I mean, I think that's a good thing. It's just that like,
I don't know if it's good or bad. I think it's neutral. It's just kind of one of those things where it's like, depending on like the social circle I'm in, it feels like everyone kind of is like, you know, guys all kind of just work the same jobs. Like you all work like public sector government jobs. You guys all work in like corporate jobs. You guys all work in like retail. Why does everybody just? Why does everyone hang out with people that are like similar to them? But why does this similarity extend to their occupations?
Interesting.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know, actually. No, I can't relate at all. My friend was an engineer. A guy who used to, the guy whose product I don't ever use because I have ad block.
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Oh, I didn't say who it is, you dingus. My friend was an artist of a certain variety.
Artist.
Of artists.
Nuclear.
And I'm friends with a person who does a little bit of everything. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I think something's up with this room. I feel like I should remake the room because fights are lagging way harder than they usually do. Are you feeling that? I'm starting to think we should remake the room. Just real quick.
I'm surprised they two just don't naturally lag to space by default.
We never did before. If you see the previous streams, we've never had an issue.
That's actually kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's like, but now that it's like busy tonight, I guess, I guess the servers just can't handle.
but like,
Probably the tariffs.
yeah, infinite traffic tariff, topical.
The Steam tariffs.
You're playing with
Topical.
someone across the world. Where's your nationalism?
It's okay. We're not region locking games yet.
Region locked. I'm mad. Okay, now you seem fine. Oh, I apologize. What was that, tutorial?
What did I miss?
Nothing. You
I
missed
just
nothing.
on.
You missed
You
everything.
sound very excited, like there's a story. But
I mean, there probably is a story.
But yeah,
The smell.
I guess that is engagement bait, but it's like, I don't know, maybe. Because like I don't have any funny work stories at all. Well, I tried telling them one on stream, and then we had to scrub the stream.
I don't.
I
Really
didn't even
have
know
any
you're
funny.
streaming.
I don't really have any funny work stories myself. At work I'm a goody two shoes, and I get into arguments. That's pretty much all it is. Which you would think is not what a goody two shoes does, but there you go. Don't at me, bro. What did I just say? Even though I am. No.
But like your second point was
I was just fucking with you, or did you actually at me as an ah?
at. But yeah, like on my second point was like just I don't know what the skill to like fuck, my pencil broke. I don't know what the skill like of like over dramatizing stories is. But like one of my friends is like really good at this for some reason where like the dude will make anything the dude can make paint drying sound interesting.
Interesting. I think that would be boring no matter how you explain it, but then again, you made it sound kind of interesting because you talked about the paint drying story.
Wait, what's the paint drying story?
You just said that you and your friends were watching paint dry, and then you guys were pretending to have Yu-Gi-Oh cards or whatever. But
No, we were watching paint dry, we were watching the grass grow.
That's even worse.
We were outside. Yeah, like the full context of the story is that like for some reason like my friend's brother, not my friend's parents, but my friend's brother really didn't like us hanging out in his house so much.
Why don't you go outside and be homeless? Pretend to be homeless.
No, it was he believed in a law of equivalent exchange where it's like, why do they always have to hang out at our house? Why can't they like hang out at like someone else's house or go somewhere else? So we literally had to equivalently exchange it by saying, okay, for some reason his logic is that for every day that we like chill in your basement, we have to spend the day doing something else.
Oh, then that's a different fit. Also, I see.
And at one point we just had fuck all to do because we were broke.
Honestly,
so we just sat
they're
outside.
Kind of douchey. I think those parents are kind of douchey for even applying limitations. The only thing I ever had in my life was a curfew, and that's it. We were allowed to do anything in anyone's house, and that was it.
Well,
oh right, and there was also competitive dinners. For some reason, my mother and my childhood friend's mother, they would always be like, you should come over eat in my place. No, you should eat at my place. I'm making this. No, you should eat at my place. I'm making this. They're always arguing about who gets to like chill at the other person's house to eat whatever. So
it was like there was a designated priority order. I don't know, like it's, but like I don't know exactly what the conservation rule was, but we just started calling it the conservation of house or equivalent exchange, where like apparently we need to like accumulate time and balance this out.
Yeah, so that if you spend one week
and like
being in
apparently
the house,
like
you can spend the week
apparently
in the house.
your brother is the sentinel of the world clock because he's obsessed with time.
So are you?
No, like
The
No,
world
he's like,
lies.
look at the wrong thought. Steins Gate did come out around that time.
Every time I want
But,
to
like-
watch, I think I want to watch Steins Gate. I remember how frustrating the entire endeavor was. And
You want to watch Zero? You don't want to watch the best character?
well, I don't want to see. I don't want to be more depressed than I need to.
But
I have a hard time
Yeah, so-
imagining that one's gonna be goofy.
maybe. But yeah, like, so eventually we just had nothing to do. We just had to sit outside. And we pretended to play imaginary Yu-Gi-Oh! We just pretended to draw cards and pretended to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey,
And this is only the second stupidest Yu-Gi-Oh! Related story we've ever had.
every
What's
major
the
caravan
fuck?
is here.
The time we got chess transfer to chess
Even
club.
the Dusty Miller's owner, Ein himself, is joining in on this. I heard that he normally stays out of combat.
Yeah, but Ein is pretty seasoned though, right? He's a normal god eater. But I hear he can work in the Ashlands without bias factor attunement.
That can't be true. That's monstrous. Well, speaking of monsters, the Devil of the Chrysanthemum is here too.
Damn, the Devil of the Chrysanthemum. What a
the
fucking
one?
name.
Such a normal-looking person can fight and defeat Ashbourne? That's just plain frightening.
Shh. The Governor General is here.
Yes, normal. White hair, red eyes. Normal. They're calling me a normal man.
That seems to be pretty normal in this universe.
We begin the Fenrir HQ Reclamation Initiative. There is little left to say on the matter, other than that we must
I am
succeed for the
speaking in
sake of
English,
humanity's
even though there's
future.
Latin in the background. I will confuse you with bilingualism.
The mission
Can you imagine if he pointed behind himself but nothing's changed on the screen, so he's just talking and there's no visual?
We have prepared 3 routes across the
I said I will now prepare direct you to our mission.
The first phase will be an attack by multiple caravans on each of these routes. Once these routes are secure, support forces will follow up to reinforce our positions there. Delivering supplies to our caravans at the front lines will be phase 2. Once we have completed these preparations, our forces will be reorganized.
My only problem with the world of God Eater is
In
that
the
everybody
third phase,
forgets.
we will journey into the depths of the
They forget the
ash
small
until we
fact.
reach Fenrir HQ.
God Eaters, like these guys with the bracelets, their whole purpose is to fight against the Aragami with the
As I
intention of
explained earlier, the
driving them to
elimination of
extinction.
any ash origami
But
will be
without
vital
them,
to the operation.
they'll die. Because they need to eat Aragami to survive. Or more specifically, they need the bio factor, Doohickey
The north-south route will
If they kill all the
scope this
Aragami,
area.
then how are they going to get any more bio
The
factor?
most difficult and the most important route.
We'll solve the problem when we get there.
Caravan Chrysanthemum. We are counting on
What's
your
with that long
help to
name?
do
I like the
your
word
best.
chrysanthemum, but it sounds so weird
Also
hearing it
supporting
repeatedly.
them in this effort will be the crew
That's
from
our
Kara
ship.
and Barrow.
I know. Oh yeah, I see.
Phase 2 will go
Sorry.
to the Dusty Miller. They will be demonstrating the power of their large-scale transportation fleet in this endeavor. Finally, in Phase 3, our Gleipnir elites will coordinate with all forces to ensure victory. That is all. Please return to your caravans and begin the preparations for your tasks. I pray for your success.
And now, yeah, you just gotta get really good at over dramatically telling the stupidest stories. Like,
Well, if I'm being honest with you, my
What?
only reason why I didn't even want to, I don't really typically talk about nuclear sources. It's not even for the nuclear. It's because I'm actually omitting parts. Like, I don't want to say insults, and I'm literally thinking to myself, all right, don't say that, and don't say that either, and don't say that either. But the thing is that my work stories are all argument related. because I typically
Yeah, they're
stand
not
up for
pleasant.
associates. Well, actually, they kind of are. That's the thing. They kind of are, but I don't know really how to word it at all. Other than I stand up for my friends. I don't let people walk all over each other. I try to preach and remind them that we're all human beings. And then I get a laugh and a kick out of them throwing the craziest tantrums in response. Or just outright leaving. Or me just completely committing to being a dunderhead. Microwave
Yes.
brain.
Everyone is angry. Yes, everyone is angry story.
Yeah, but I mean, some of them I get along with, like afterwards. Some of them simmer down, but a lot, a lot of them they're
Yeah, like
defensive.
when everyone's like worked up, like that's when people act irrationally. Like
Vin,
that's kind of also like.
damn. See, when are you wearing
Clothes.
that? Sorry to
Am I
interrupt
wearing
you.
that?
Yeah, but when are you wearing that?
That seems moderately impractical.
But if you put tape on it, maybe it would be more practical.
I mean, yeah, that's how you have to do it.
I meant the tape, just a random slaps of tape on their body. I think it's messed up that if
Yeah,
you pulled
like-
off the tape, you would probably see something this frightening underneath.
Frightening.
Well,
What is
normally God Eaters, they should not be altered as much as we are altered. Oh, this thing looks cool. I like it. It feels very heroic. Although I feel like I say that about everything. Yeah, so like, presumably, if we peel off those tapes, then we kind of like have like permanent marks indicating that we're becoming more monster than human. Dude, is there ever a picture of that, Vin? Have they ever like shown us in any media?
The first God Eater.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. I saw a screenshot of it once and I was so confused. So I wanted to reach that point.
Yeah, it's the third arc of the game. You have to finish the game twice.
Oh lord.
Jose.
How's this look? How's this fit? Although I feel like I'm wearing baggy ass pants, so maybe not. I like the boot design though. It's crazy.
That's a Kingdom Hearts nobody.
You're a nobody. You're a nobody, Riku.
Got the X on the chest as well.
The XXX and the YYY.
But yeah, I guess the problem is that like you need a variety of stories besides just like random work interactions.
Yeah, I need a variety of stories. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna, like, when the customers are gonna be, I'm gonna. Can you be like more interesting for me? I need material for my.
No. The problem is not like it's like just like work related stories, and it's like the work related stories are like really boring things. Like I could tell a really lame work related story right now.
Like a lame one.
You know,
said?
I wonder.
I could tell a boring work related story if you want.
Sure. But first, Italia, what was it that you wanted to say?
Do French origami exist? Like,
That's
if
nuclear. You can't
if
say
the
that.
origami could talk, could they talk
You're
French?
racist.
You're racist. You're a racist. Look,
But can they talk at all?
I mean, I'm sure they could talk. I just don't know if they speak
Like,
French.
imagine like
Look at
do we find one that actually
child.
talks and you start speaking?
Does
like,
she look French
like,
to you?
They speak
Yeah, that's
in
true.
Malaysian or Singlish,
You know, Vin's right.
and acts like a random local Singaporean.
Well, what
or-
about my child? Look, my child's an origami child, and she speaks perfect English.
France. Okay, but why did we move from France to Singapore?
I don't know, just examples of broken English.
You're a broken English. I'm gonna break
Like,
your English.
Imagine
real
this
soon.
film actually, her true form actually has to speak Espanol and acts like the typical Spanish woman.
I don't know what you're saying anymore.
What is going on here?
You're so interesting to me sometimes, Victoria, because sometimes you cook and then sometimes you simmer, and I don't know where you are right now.
Why are we region hopping?
Well, no, I'm into this. I'm invested in this plot. Continue to explain it to me carefully. Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Are you asking like why are the origami?
Imagine his film actually evolves into a proper origami and starts speaking
French?
Mexican. Like,
Oh,
are you
that's
French
the
or
evolution?
Mexican.
It starts acting like a stereotypical French or Mexican.
That's the evolution?
Start speaking Mexican.
Yeah, the advanced language.
Start
The language of the
speaking
gods.
Mexican.
He's speaking Mexico.
Right, and then as it turns out, all the origami originate from Mexico, and they all like, watch. What's the what do you call it? What's that show with the mouse?
The show with the
Mexican
mouse? That's really hard. You're not narrating that one down for me, bud. The one that
the one with the
mouse?
sombrero hat.
Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, I'm upset that I actually
Speedy
knew that one.
Gonzalez.
I love Speedy Gonzalez. Andala, arriba, arriba. I wonder why they stopped showing
Yes.
him now.
So you're telling me that what if God Eater is actually just Speedy Gonzalez?
Yeah, Mexican,
Yeah.
French, the French-Mexican origami war.
Why is Frank's here now? Why is everyone talking about France for the past 2 days?
because we stopped thinking about the Roman Empire. Yeah, you don't have an answer.
We trade one thought for another.
Technically correct. You're technically right. I'll just commit to this ability. Let's go. Petra, why are you talking about Costco? Also, why is no one on my Twitch? I need people to watch me on Twitch.
Systems green. Ash concentration is safe.
No, I really do. Otherwise, my average view count on that thing will drop back to 0. This is so
I'm
stressful.
sorry, your YouTube stream is just so much more visible. It's the only one you shared.
Dude, the Twitch one is literally above it. You are not gonna look at it anyways by your logic, because when I post both the YouTube one and the Twitch one, the YouTube one's above it too.
Yeah, and it has the big thumbnail, and you always share that one, and the Twitch one looks like after text. It looks like flavor text.
Yeah, because the Twitch one doesn't have a thumbnail.
Exactly. It just looks like you're just
It's
showing
okay.
your YouTube channel.
I understand what you're telling me to do. You want me to hold everyone hostage. From now on, for the next couple of streams, I will not be streaming on YouTube. I will only stream on Twitch to, by extension, forcing you to only watch me on that form of media, at least until I get the
good.
average Andes. I
Oh,
can't
glad
just
that I'm
ask.
watching an inferior viewing experience.
What, you Twitch?
Well, here's the thing, like, most of your viewers are like, I don't say most, but many of your viewers are coming from YouTube. It's like you fragmented your view base by multi-streaming.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, I was
You
gonna say,
literally have.
no, I don't think you guys could say that one. I literally got recommended to do stream because YouTube is kind of a garbage platform. It's
I'm
like,
glad.
it's not an inferior. No. Also, you're speaking for the audience, but the audience has no trouble. They literally jump between the chats if they feel like it. As for why they prefer YouTube over Twitch, that's up to chat to explain
Better
to
platform.
me. Not it. God damn it. That's up to them to say so, not you. I feel like your perception would be a little bit jaded in that regard, a little bit. Because
I'm
right now you
contractually obliged
just
to say it.
yeah, because you just said that YouTube. Oh, I could double jump. That YouTube is a better one. Meanwhile, other people would argue that
Yes.
Twitch is a better one, and this is an argument that goes on forever. It's like patch notes. Every patch, it's like, okay, now YouTube is the meta, and then the next patch, okay, now Twitch is the meta. My point is that you're basically telling me why didn't you post the Twitch link?
Yeah, honestly, yes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not
Yeah.
stupid. I know what you're doing, but it really isn't that big of a deal because it's right there. It's like right above it.
I'm sorry that when you say, "Hey guys, I'm streaming," I look at my message. I look at the message that says, "Hey guys, I'm streaming," and not scrolling up saying, I don't think I'm gonna click this guy's stream. I think I'm gonna go scroll up and look for another copy of this guy's stream on
Well, I
Twitch
mean, when
specifically.
you think about it though, if you're following me to begin with, you would see that I'm streaming on. You're not on Twitch. See what like if you were on Twitch, you would see that I'm streaming. When you think about it, on YouTube, it just kind of appears when it appears. As far as I know, I love it whenever I'm on people's recommendation list. Makes me happy. I don't even know why I'm on the recommendation list, but it makes me feel good when I am.
Alright, all shit posting aside. Like, here's my actual legitimate take. The whole better platform, better viewing experience thing is obviously shitpost. I'm contractually obliged to say that YouTube is a superior product. I'm contractually obliged to say that.
Really?
Why not you just make your own platform?
Oh yeah, my own platform.
Why don't you just make Mixer? Yes.
You like just use your like.
Yeah, you want me to make a not-in platform that only we will use and no one else. Hey, you know what, Itoyo? How about you make it for me?
I don't know coding much.
No, then what the fuck do you think I'm gonna do about it? I play video games for you guys.
Oh, like that shitpost aside.
Yeah.
If you really want to like. I don't know. Maybe there's too much noise. Maybe the numbers are too fuzzy at the scale. But like, if you really want to like identify that, just look at your viewer stats between Twitch and YouTube and see like you can numerically see like what your viewership looks like.
True, that is true. But it doesn't help because some viewers are ghosts. Like for example, I see one right now, but then after the stream, I'll start seeing numbers that don't make sense. It's very confusing.
Wait 72 hours for the numbers to stabilize. You have to wait 48 to 72 hours for numbers to propagate. The data doesn't promote until like later.
That said, though, I could just keep
intraday
asking
numbers
everyone
are
nicely to go over to Twitch. Because again, I don't really care normally about who's on Twitch and who's on YouTube. I only care now because I need an actual average count. Apparently, once I become an affiliate, then everything else just kind of like rolls naturally. Apparently.
Well,
I hear that
I guess you have to optimize it first.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not just optimize, it's just asking. Like, so for example, when Bukai is actually on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, he's dual watching.
he's dual watching. But his choice of which one he chooses to engage in is telling.
That's true. He typed it both for some reason. I don't know why. That's a flex. I did that too.
Oh, just confuse your viewers who still don't have chat set up, so you fragmented your viewer base.
I really hate when you say I fragmented my viewer base. It doesn't impact it that much.
You talk to ghosts for half the stream.
That is true, but since I cannot set it up easily on my own, I don't feel like I need to beat myself up over it because I don't know how to use Stream Elements, and I would need someone to set up Stream Elements for me. If you want me to drop everything I'm doing, which is me picking up a game casually and playing with friends, I will do that. But I really don't think it's taking that much away when I quote-unquote speak to ghosts. Because when I was watching Swole, they don't look at the chat either. Like, YouTube and Twitch appears on the top left, they don't actually pay attention unless you jump into Twitch and talk. Once you jump into Twitch and talk to the Twitchers talk to you. They're not communicating across dimensions on your screen with a delay. They're talking to each other in the chat. The visual on-screen experience is just for, like, fucking, I guess, like, visual effect at that point.
For context?
Not necessarily. Sometimes, but they don't, like Swole doesn't respond to everything, like, in depth like I do all the time. He just, because he focuses on what he's doing, and then he responds to us in between. You know what I mean? Like, when you lock in and you can't, like, respond to every literal comment. And I do because, I don't know, some form of...
Lower volume.
Yeah, exactly. Probably. I feel like you're just giving me critique.
Imagine if I was like on Twitch and you were like talking to a moderator on YouTube, and I'm just like on Twitch, and I have no idea who you're
Oh, I
talking to, and
remember.
I'll be like, this guy's crazy! This guy's crazy!
This is crazy.
He's talking to himself!
I did that literally in
And
VR.
like,
I did that in VR already. I was talking to ghosts while talking to people in front of me. I kept saying Dante, and they were just like, Dante? It's just, oh, the guy in my head. Oh yeah, I remember now. There is a key difference here. You're saying that they're missing context, right? And that they're missing thing. You guys forget that I read what they say. I read their name and what they say, and then I respond to it. Do you need subtitles at the top for that one too? Do you watch me with subs
Yes.
on? Please don't
Yes.
watch me with subs on. That doesn't make any sense to me. If you watch me with subs on, you're gonna make me sound like an anime. I watch Anyone to Hero with the dub edition. Like, what does that even mean? Oh shit, I died instantly. I got lasered to
Yeah.
death.
you indeed took a laser.
Yeah, I've never taken a laser before. Good job.
Maybe it's just one of those things where it's like at this scale, it's kind of like weird, but it makes more sense when you get to a larger scale.
Yeah, of course. They're not gonna be like, this guy said this and whatever. But now because of what you said, I'm going to have to sit down and figure out how to do something that I have no familiarity with.
It doesn't really matter that much. I get
Yeah,
I get why you're doing it,
Yeah.
but it's also
We have
like
to set up two cats.
I get why you're doing it, but it's like
Not to mention we're
I'm
with Chappie right
contractually
now.
obliged.
You're contractually obliged to say this.
I'm contractually obliged.
Hold up, I'm dying a little bit. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna start chugging Gatorade. Why am I hearing signing off? Is that someone spamming the soundboard?
No. That's my lock on. I'm changing parts.
Oh, I see, I see. Going kidding? Oh, that's right. You don't play the game on English voices, right? I wonder what my character says for you then. Please die. Ah, you interrupted me in my ultimate attack. That's it. Oh fuck. Yes. Good job. Upgrades are due anyways. The collab is in like 7 days, so I probably should set up some kind of on stream thing doohickey before it's too late.
Set up some production value.
Yeah, Swole says that I don't need stream elements apparently to do it perfectly. I just have to figure out how to do it. So I think I'll just ask. I'll just pick a
You don't
day.
need stream element.
Yeah, I'll pick a day and find out what program I should use to display both chats on the screen or whatever the hell.
We have to set up both chats.
Yeah, because before, that's what I did before, it was exhausting. It was extremely exhausting because the way it worked back then was that I would have to open up the YouTube chat in the YouTube page, copy the link in it for every single stream, and then I would have to put it on one side and then the Twitch chat on the other side. Unlike the better way, which is that they both appear one after another on one side of the screen. It was our jank method of doing it, so I stopped because it got too exhausting.
Both of them appearing on the same side of this screen is
I don't know what the TOS is
just
though.
stream elements.
Apparently, Twitch TOS forbids combining the chats when multi-streaming, so you can't even do that. But I don't know the true anymore.
I don't know.
YouTube and Twitch forbids, yeah.
I don't know about forbidding, because like I said, Soul's been doing it for years now.
Because they're like competitors, and that's just like, yeah.
I mean, if you get away with it, you get away with it. I don't actually know the
I
Because
mean,
it keeps changing.
Swole is the villain though, so it makes sense. They look at the villain tag on their VTuber page and they're like, oh, he's allowed to do that. You see, he's the villain. Anyone's not allowed to do that though. He's the hero. It says right here on the hero tag.
Oh, they say
Swole
it's...
has a YouTube?
Yeah, Swole has a YouTube and a Twitch. They're the ones that taught me how to dual stream.
What's their engagement like on their stats? Like, do they have equal amounts of viewers? Is one like
that's what
weighted?
you mean. They go on his Twitch more than his YouTube. Some people.
Yeah, okay, but how much?
Okay.
Like, I want to know how much. What are the numbers?
Again, you're telling me like I memorize this shit. Okay, 10 to 20 people on Twitch and 1 to 5 people on YouTube. You're asking me for on the point information. I'm literally playing a video game. I'm not Googling Swolecat's statistics. You can go on his page yourself if you want.
I literally cannot get this information.
Well, I don't know either. You want me to ask him? Like, hey, buddy, what's your stats?
Hey, I just want to know if you knew it off the top of your head. I don't know is a valid answer.
Yeah, off the top of my head, more on Twitch than YouTube. Numbers would be hard because I watch them in my background. Yeah.
Yeah, numbers are the part that matter. If you don't know them, you don't know them.
Yeah. 1 to 5 on YouTube, 10 to 20 on Twitch, and I don't know when he peaks. And I don't think that actually matters to what I'm saying, which is that he does both. And I do both. And that's it.
I only see a Twitch link on his shared thing.
Apologies? What did you say, Vin?
I only see Twitch on his shared things.
I don't know what you mean by shared things, like on his Discord or something like that.
Live.
Oh, when you go to Twitch, you're saying. You know what? I also don't have YouTube on my Twitch. I should do that.
Can you even do that?
Maybe.
Also,
You can
like,
link to other videos as okay.
it could also just be a feeder. Like, the whole point is to like primarily stream on Twitch and use the YouTube just as a feeder.
Yeah, I think they just do it just to have the options open. They don't really they're not like particular about either or. But he does believe that YouTube is like not as great for reasons that I don't remember.
For the creator, sure, I could see that. As you said, like your affiliate on Twitch needs to be a more reasonable goal.
Yeah, well, I just kind of want to have it because apparently at that point I'll just start popping up for people more, and I can have emotes.
Yeah, like from the creator side, like I can see that.
I could put them to work.
Yeah, from the creator side, you can see that.
The basement is so lonely, man. It misses you.
I'm contractually obliged to agree, though.
At this rate, man, I'm gonna have to move the basement to the first floor and turn the first floor into the basement. So now you have a 2-floor basement. And every time you keep ascending another floor, I'm just gonna turn into another basement. What if you called an entire building the basement, but then the top floor is the first floor? You have no answer. Just kidding.
I have an answer, I just can't say it on screen.
Wait, really? Wait, what? Is it bad? What the fuck?
No, it's nuclear.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I was saying something absurd, so that's why I'm surprised.
I have a response to that. I'll tell you after stream.
Okay.
If
I'm
either of us
curious.
remember.
I'm surprised that my really stupid joke apparently has lore.
This is like how one day I was playing Crusader Kings and I named my character Elliot Roger.
Elliot Roger.
And then like I went to my friends and talked about my genius son Elliot Roger. And they just said, dude, we just played Doki Doki Literature Club and I renamed the main character Elliot Roger. Why do we all name our character the same thing?
Maybe you like worship him or something? Yes.
They worship him? So what's his thoughts
No,
of
we
you
were
have?
both just making a shit post. It just leads to the same shit post.
No, I'm just curious as to why he started talking about religion.
I know. Just
we can make a religion out of this.
No, I already have a religion. Anyway,
I believe in you. And
I don't.
toil too.
I don't. Anyway.
You don't believe in toil? Dude, he believes in you like no one's business. He believes you have the power.
I don't believe in you, I don't believe in me, I don't believe in Toyo, I don't believe in Lucia, I don't believe in Naughton. I have seen no evidence that Naughton exists.
You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And let me just minimize Discord so Naughton stops showing up.
Yeah, you're just a reality. You're just a. I forgot the word. A reality atheist. Yeah, there you go. You're
a reality atheist?
Yeah, you don't even believe that existence exists.
Wait,
you don't believe
what's the
that you can
word
see
for
because
that?
your eyes aren't real. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with it.
A reality atheist?
A reality atheist. A reality.
I don't even know what that's.
Give me a second. I'll cook. Reality atheist. An atheality.
Do you mean a dualist? Do you mean a solipsist? Do you mean a nihilist? A materialist?
I mean a cover girl. That's what you are. You're a cover girl.
Okay, sure, but I don't see how that applies to this discussion.
It's been a while.
What the fuck? Oh, they know each other.
What do you want with me now?
There were whispers that acceleration trigger information was going around, but
You're here to kill me?
I'm only here to say hello. We're cooperating in the reclamation project. But if Baron were to incur any losses, thoughts may change.
You won't touch my vessel.
Do you think you can best your master? We'll meet again.
When are we God Eater PvP? When are we getting God Eater PvP?
Fourth game.
Oh no. Oh shoot, there's a lot
So
of...
everyone's just going to run snipers if there's God Eater PvP.
Oh no. I would run laser.
All it takes is one shot.
Alright, we're gonna finish these reclamation ops, and then I'll call it a stream for now to save the main op for, I don't know, something. I love my new fit.
I don't know.
You know what you do believe in though?
What?
You believe in Darth Vader.
I don't believe in Darth Vader.
You don't?
I don't believe in Darth Vader. I don't believe in the Roman Empire.
But then why do you want? But then why do you want the Roman Empire to come back full swing?
Why does everybody think this? Don't make
maybe
me
he likes it in a romantic way.
I could have sworn you told me that. You said for Christmas. I wish for Christmas for the Roman Empire to suddenly emerge from the Atlantic Ocean and just be part of our lives.
The Roman Empire, the Rome isn't in the Atlantic. Technically, it's in the Mediterranean. But no, especially not on Christmas. Do you know how tone deaf it would be for the Roman Empire to rebuild itself on Christmas?
Maybe it's like, maybe he likes it in a romantic way. Some people like.
Oh, in a romantic way. You know what? I kind of ship it.
No. None of the Roman Empire is not stream friendly. That's.
Wait, hold up. I don't know about that one. We're not like talking about the fucking... Like, we're not talking about anything... Look, don't make the Roman Empire suddenly not funny. Okay, I won't spread this information anymore. Because I laugh at you whenever you go. Everybody's talking about... Men only think about the Roman Empire. If you're gonna start saying that it's nuclear now to talk about history...
No, it's not nuclear. It's just like...
Streamer friendly? Well, we're not a history channel. Whoa.
Are we gonna ask like I'll leave it as like there's a reason the Greco-Romans invented the word orgy.
That
There's a reason that the Romans literally used the same word for sword and dick.
Actually, I'm genuinely curious. To
Maybe
know.
just convenient.
Wait, did they
It's
come?
a lot more convenient.
But the Romans
put your
were
stuff in the same
bigger
word.
degenerates.
Well, I'm pretty sure every weapon they made, they had an innuendo for it. Their
Yeah,
axe,
like they were
I'm
bigger
going to
degenerates.
axe.
Everything is fucking phallic. Where's your character model? Where is your character model? It's in the Roman Empire right now.
Where's your character model? Oh, sorry. You engaged faster than I did. Hi, Petra.
left it at Rome.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a casual stream because I wanted to just record the gameplay and talk and play. It was supposed to be short, but then we started talking about everything.
The Roman Empire.
The Roman Empire. We should all return to the Roman Empire.
Let me keep going on with the Roman Empire.
I mean, I don't know much about the Roman Empire, so I feel like I can't contribute much to the discussion.
There's a historical account of one of the emperors of Rome who would literally eat his food and then throw up so he can empty his stomach so he could eat more.
That's powerful. Holy shit, I never thought of that.
There's a Roman emperor who found a dude who looked like his wife, dressed him up like a girl, and took him in as a concubine.
Holy shit. Really? I'm just crashed.
Yes.
The Nissan Skyline and I swapped it with the Honda Civic.
Oh man. Honda Civic is pretty powerful though.
The Honda Civic is very powerful. I think you're onto something. I don't know what you're on, but you're definitely on something.
Honda Civic is a powerful car. I kind of want a Honda Civic.
What the hell? So there's like a better version of the Amet ring? Wait, hold on. What's going on here? Oh, I get it. So that you can make it immediately. So that you could skip steps. Instead of building up to it, you could just instantly make it, right?
Yeah.
I really...
need... Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna make a bit about Nissan.
Nissan?
Yeah, I was like, I miss when Nissan named their cars after Final Fantasy spells. Because Nissan used to have an Altima and a Nissan Maxima.
Petra, do me a favor. I need a favor. I need you to. Well, I mean, I'm about to end the stream as soon as we're done here, but I need you from now on for the next couple of days to watch me exclusively on Twitch. Or better, just keep both tabs open. Why not? I need to get 3 average Andes. I hate that. I hate that.
Hey, you have 3 average Andes on YouTube right now.
That's true, I do. Okay, we just need to do that, but over on Twitch, so that we can have emotes.
You gotta promote yourself on Twitch. You gotta show your model getting bombed.
You
gotta
YouTube.
I only have.
Your accounts don't count. You gotta set up channel points.
Yeah, I only have. I'm kind of working on that, but I only have YouTube on my cellular device. I do not have the Twitch on my phone. I don't have Twitch on my phone.
I have both.
You son of a
I'm
bitch.
contractually blind. I have both.
Please die. Don't. I hit him. I did it. I'm hitting. I forgot to restock on healing items. I might die.
Yeah, no. What were we talking about? Because we talked about something.
We were talking about a lot of things, but I'll be honest with you, I am like, well, I was thinking about something, but I feel like this is not something to say on Twitch.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I'll
have
say
not
this to
been
you
very
afterwards.
stream friendly today. I've been
No,
like very
no, yeah,
tired.
but I never minded. But I was really thinking to myself, no. I think it's fine. I was really thinking to myself, if I'm making things uncomfortable because I let you go on about literally any kind of story. But it's kind of like the whole point of all this, to be as free as possible. But you do offer like a lot of criticism, so it's a little bit hard for me to like counter back without sounding like a bigot or like a stubborn person.
Bigot?
Not a bigot, a stubborn person.
What does bigotry have to do with this? Yes,
I
I'm
used the wrong
racist
word.
against Twitch.
No, I'm not like, I was just using mean words towards myself because I keep thinking to myself, whenever you say something and I disagree with you, I don't know if I actually have room to disagree with you because you're just trying to help me. So like for example,
I mean, you can literally just disagree and then like,
yeah, but
not everything I
sounds
say is
weird.
correct.
Yeah, but can you imagine if I said that? Dante, not everything you say is correct. This is like, well, that's kind of like, nah, this sounds like an argument.
I mean,
I can't make that funny at all.
I mean, honestly, that's like objectively true. I think it depends on the context and delivery.
Of course.
Like, it really depends on the context and delivery there, but like, that doesn't even work.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just saying my opinion, and like you can disagree and push back, and like. Yeah, you can literally just disagree and like push back and say like these are the reasons.
I agree. I disagree that I always have to post both YouTube and Twitch one after another when the Twitch one would be like half an inch up. So like for example, you said you would scroll up, right? But I'm pretty sure it's you don't have to.
Or you can just only if you want to push them with the Twitch, you can just only post the Twitch link first.
That's a good idea. I should do that.
And then push the YouTube link later if people like, or just let the people who naturally get into YouTube get into YouTube.
Nah, I know what to do from now. I'll just ask. But so far, people have a jump point when I asked them to. But lately, I haven't been getting a lot of viewers. Period. So that's kind of why it doesn't really matter.
Again, I really don't know what the best way to run the analytics are. Because like I still, what? I'm
gonna rig it. You just have to rig it.
Well, yeah, you can just buy viewers, sure.
No,
clearly.
not that. What the hell? No.
Clearly, are you listening in, Are you listening in, Jeff, right now, or buying viewers?
Those bots have stopped appearing in my streams ever since I got.
All right, Jeff, are you listening?
Jeff.
All right,
I'm not.
Neil, are you listening? It's no longer Susan.
The bots? You're talking to the bots?
No, I'm talking about the CEO of Amazon and Twitch, Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. He's not real.
And the former CEO
I definitely
of
don't
YouTube.
believe in Jeff Bezos being real.
I physically walked past him once.
Really? What did he smell like?
I didn't notice he was there. Maybe that was just a random homeless dude. I don't know.
What did he smell like? Tell me what he smelled like. I want to know what he smelled like.
No, like
He
the
smelled
CEO Twitch.
I don't know, like, he was, what did he look like? It smelled like, I don't know, he was just like, dude, like, who seemed really tired and just kept asking me, like, hey, do you want an Amazon gift card?
You want an Amazon gift card?
Yeah, maybe that wasn't Jeff Bezos, maybe that was someone else. I have no idea where I was going with this bit.
Jeff Bezos? I think you're going straight to bed. You sound like you're about to pass out on me. You're about to pass out on me on stream. No,
I have no idea where I was going with this bit.
I think my favorite part of your bits is whenever you like pause and you go, I don't know where I'm going with this. As if we're like
I don't know, you
actors.
just said you don't. I don't know, you just said I don't believe in Jeff Bezos, so I had to say like I met him.
Oh,
maybe that was just a homeless dude.
Oh, I actually believe you. Look, people have seen people like JonTron before. I'm not that surprised that people seeing celebrities. I'm just surprised that
I don't think I'd be.
You did,
honestly,
like,
I don't
take a
know.
big whiff didn't take a big whip of Jeff Bezos, so you can.
His
have that
bodyguards would restrain me. If I actually met him and like if I do it, his bodyguards would restrain me at that.
Why would they restrain you?
The dude literally has like armed bodyguards with him.
Oh, I see. But like I said, like what if you're walking past him? What they're just gonna. What if you?
If I get too close to him, like. His bodyguard.
Being
this dude is like
awful.
He's not even a celebrity. He's like literally like one of the richest dudes in the country.
Not a celebrity. He's just a god. He's just a god.
He's like.
I thought celebrity is just a word we use for people who are popular and famous.
He's not popular or famous. He's the CEO of Amazon. Like his opinions on him are basically how much you like Amazon.
I like Amazon. Jeff Bezos, hit me up with that Amazon ad. I will make an ad explaining why you should only use Amazon and not Temu.
Well, Amazon probably is a better product than Temu.
Definitely, absolutely. I remember when somebody told me Temu was like bee's knees, it's amazing, and they tried to get me to like click a link from like fucking. I wish you didn't do that. And I was like upset about it because I was like, this thing literally looks like a scam. And then they were like, oh no, but I got like a Switch for like $20. I never heard them talk about that Switch ever again, even though they got it. I've always been curious to find out if that Switch runs on like nothing.
That Switch is real.
Yeah, exactly, but like they never bring it up, and they bought an actual OLED afterwards. So,
did you get a? Are you sure you didn't get like a Fisher Price Game & Watch? Yeah, no. The only reason I brought that up is there actually was a video of like a dude like approaching Jeff Bezos. Because like he was walking on the streets and some dude was like, "Dude, thank you for Amazon." And his bodyguard was just like, the bodyguard was just looking at him like, with their arms like at their hips, like just staring him down, like, "Don't get close to this man."
He's gone. Did Jeff Bezos say anything back?
He just kind of like laughed, I think.
Oh, there you go. See, he's human after all. He would not fit in the Mega Man Battle Network series.
No, they're just billionaires. Like he's like canonically like the second or third richest person in the country.
But is he richer than Double Dante? On its
yes.
Hey Dante, question.
Yeah.
Is your guy consist of Jeff Bezos or no?
Did you repeat that?
Hold on. You know, like how some animals would eat a certain kind of. Some predators will eat a certain kind of animal.
Anyway,
sure.
And
I think it went well this time. Oh, guess we should head home.
Don't forget to check for useful items.
Don't forget to check for useful items. You probably pick up like a rock off the floor. This will do. That's literally what we do. We just gather rubble and we take it home. It's like, this is a rock I found. Oh, I can make something out of this.
On Twitch.
Sorry, Anno's talking. Go
on. No. You can
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you asking me on Twitch, on a live stream, on a service owned by the company that was created by Jeff Bezos, if I would eat Jeff Bezos?
Wait, he DM'd you that?
I thought we were streaming. Wait, are we streaming or no?
this will be
Yes, why do you
also
think we're
be
here?
recorded VOD on YouTube.
Are you asking me if I would eat Jeff Bezos on stream?
This will forever be recorded in the echelons
No, humans taste awful.
of the internet.
That's so funny. What the fuck is wrong with you? So, are you guys streaming? No. We're in the NO line because it's comfy here. No, I love you, Toyo. You're my buddy. You're my pal.
Like you know how like when I think of Dante versus Jeff Bezos, I think of like Rexy.
Wait.
You know here. I share you this video. No, this
Wait,
video
wait,
right
no,
here.
no, I have to close the stream in a second, but I just wanted to ask before I close the stream off, if it's Dante versus Jeff Bezos, why do you want Dante to eat Jeff Bezos? You can't eat
Tastes
money.
awful. Why would I
Oh, you
eat
can-
him?
Well, what
Well,
is
Dante,
well,
he just understand his Horcrux is the
Dante
millions of
can-
dollars he has. You have to eat all of his money in order to kill the source.
Okay, but why would I? What do I? What?
Vin, sorry, please save for me so that I don't accidentally mess you up when I quit the thing. And thank you everyone for watching. Wait, do you want to say something? Continue your bit and then I'll close out.
I don't know. This
You
is your
never
stream.
activated
No,
your
no, no, no,
accelerator.
no.
Like-
I wasn't sure. No, my bad. No, repeat yourself. Why would you want to?
I don't know. Like, I don't see the benefit. I think humans kind of taste awful.
But think of all the power you would have from having Jeff Bezos inside of you. Pause.
But yeah, it's like this Rex C versus Sue battle face-off. I posted on Anno Live chat.
Okay, like I'm not sure how to react to this, and I'm not sure if there's a stream-friendly way for me to react to this.
There isn't.
There isn't.
You just put me in a really awkward spot on
Let me
stream.
Let me take a look. I'm curious. Wait, what the fuck is this?
This is the real name. We're talking about the real person.
Yeah, and
That
you
is
want-
also a CEO.
Yeah,
You just put me in a really awkward spot on your stream.
Hey, Toyo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, thanks, Toyo. Thanks a fucking lot.
Thanks, fucking Toyo. God damn it.
And I just tried to like puzzle
Toyo, I'm gonna
the
eat
missing
you
pieces.
now. But you know what? Unlike Dante, I'm gonna find a way to make sure that you taste good. Barbecue sauce. God, I wish Dante would eat me.
Yay.
Wait, I forgot how the song goes in Steins Gate. Dun, 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 dun. That should be my outro video, just that Dr. Pepper commercial with Steingate music playing over it. I keep wanting to trick up Dr.
Alright.
Pepper, but I can't. Because I don't have Dr. Pepper Zero in my store, which is weird. They only have cherry and blackberry. Also, Vin, you have way too much tape on your outfit.
Yeah, female cuts way more tapes than the male.
Well, I mean, there's more to cover. You know?
Perfect censorship.
I mean, you could look at Lulu.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's true. That's
So
true.
are we still just gonna? Are we just still streaming for some reason?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just suddenly felt like continuing.
Yes, now
awkwardly.
that activated this accelerator, the entire stream chat!